So far we've really been moving from the outside in. So we started with our breast massage, and we started by like massaging, and you can do a little light massage on your thighs. And again, just taking some nice relaxed deep breaths. If you're noticing any tension anywhere, just seeing if you can kind of imagining that it's melting open and dissolving that tension. So massaging around your groin, that crease separating your thighs from your pelvis. You can come across your lower pelvis, maybe even coming across your pubic bone. You can take one hand up one thigh, down across your pubic bone to the other thigh, and your knee. And again, just noticing how it's kind of jump-starting your hormones and starting to build some of your sexual energy and your desire. Of course, anytime we start to build our desire naturally, then the yoni starts to wake up and she wants to do things on her own. So it's not anything that's being forced on her. She's being able to melt open and desire this and kind of start to draw and pull it in. So yeah, we started with like the breast and the outer massage. Then last week we started to learn how to contract the outer areas, the anus, the perineum, the vagina, the vaginal opening, and the clitoris. And now we're going to learn to actually move inside and start to move things in the vaginal canal. So in the vaginal canal, there are 3 sections, and what I mean by that is there's actually 3 different groups of muscles that are in the vaginal canal. So there's a group of muscles around the base, so just inside the opening. There's a group of muscles that are different around the middle, and there's a group of muscles up around the cervix. So you can actually learn to contract each section and to be able to roll an egg up and down, or to move a penis up and down, or a toy or whatever. You can learn to kind of sift something all the way up, and not just into the opening, but all the way up to your cervix, push it down from the cervix. You can start to like move things around. So we're going to learn how to isolate those. So the first thing that we're going to do to kind of awaken is go ahead and extend your legs long. So they're long in front of you. You can rest your hands on your ovaries if you want to. You do a little massage here. Again, this is the time when you might be ovulating, even if it's just energetically that you might be ovulating with the full moon. To again kind of stir this energy up, and maybe be able to like circulate this creative sexual energy into your body, and then you can kind of just rest your hands over your ovaries if you want. So we're going to start with something called the point and flex. So you're going to start by pointing your right foot and flexing your left foot. And when you're doing this, I want you to be inside of your vagina, and especially if you have an egg in, kind of pay attention to what sensations are happening and what the egg's doing. So when you point, it's stretching the right side down, and when we have the flex, it's contracting the left side. So let's switch. So point the left and flex the right, and you should feel that it's stretched down on the left side inside, and it's contracted on the right side. So you can kind of feel how the egg is kind of getting moved up and down like this from side to side. So again, point the right and flex the left. Just hold it in this position. Again, trying to bring your consciousness to the inside of your vagina and paying attention to what you feel there. And reverse, so point your left, flex your right. And switch. And at this point now, see if you can keep your vagina from being tense. So you're keeping it relaxed. So flip, so point your left, flex your right. So it's the muscles in your legs and your hips that are connecting to your vaginal muscles, but you're not trying to contract your vaginal muscles. You're just letting them naturally get moved. And switch, pointing your right, flexing your left. And switch. I'm going to have us do one more set. Just paying attention to the sensations. And switch, pointing your right, flexing your left. And switch, pointing your left, flexing your right. And then go ahead and completely relax, and you can let your legs, those play open just a little bit. And this is one of those times I want you to really practice completely completely relaxing all of your muscles, especially your vaginal muscles. There's no tension. You're not trying to move the egg. You're just noticing the sensations that were stirred up and how it's making you feel and what's happening. If your yoni is starting to wake up, and she might start doing things on her own. Okay? So in this position, let's start to practice something I call the blossoming breath. So you're imagining your labia and they're like the petals of a flower. So you're going to inhale and it's like they're pulling in, like they're a tight, beautiful little bud that's curling in. So inhale. You can inhale that all the way up to your heart. Hold it there. And then exhaling from your heart, it's like water that's flowing down the center and down and out of your yoni, and then your labia balloon open. So it's active, relaxing, which I know sounds strange. So you're not pushing or bearing down, but you can feel the labia are really kind of yearning open with that energy. So let's try that again. So sipping, blossom, pulling into a bud, sipping that energy up to your heart, holding it here in your heart, feeling that pull into a little bud, and then exhale down and out. And it's just like a flow of water directly down and out, and you feel your labia blooming open. And again, there's like this image that it's like they're yearning towards the sun. It's like they're actively stretching on their own to open without pushing. Let's do that one more time. So sipping up to the heart, pulling into a beautiful tight little bud. Hold the breath in your heart. And exhale down and out. And just imagining that your labia are blooming open. Beautiful rose or whatever flower resonates for you. They're stretching open to reveal themselves, to let themselves be seen. And then go ahead and completely relax. And again, anytime we're relaxing, just paying attention to the sensations. If you're noticing sexual energy, to really take a nice big balloon breath and imagine that that sparkly energy is coming and filling up the whole balloon of your body. And then taking a relaxed exhale. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is something called the windshield wiper. So you're going to bring your feet a little bit further than hip width apart. And what we're going to be doing is you're going to turn your toes so they rotate in towards each other and they touch. And you can also bring your knees off the floor so it's like your knees will come close to touching. And then you're going to rotate them out. So when we're rotating them out, you can notice you're contracting around your anus, you're contracting the back of your vagina, and then when you go ahead and rotate them in again, you're contracting the front of your vagina and maybe even around your clitoris. So feel the contraction there in the front, and then rotate them out, and feel the contraction in the back. And again, rotate together, feeling the contraction in the front, and rotating out, feeling the contraction in the back. And again, rotate towards the front, and again, you might feel sexual energy in the front channel. You can inhale up the front of your body, just like we were doing before. And rotate out. You might feel again, there's energy that wants to flow up the back of your body. You can even pump your anus if you want, start to pump it up your spine. We'll do a couple more. Rotate in, feeling the contraction in the front. Taking a big inhale up the front. Rotating out. Feeling the energy up the back, feeling the contraction in the back. And one more time, rotate to the front, towards each other. And rotate out. My words will come back to me. Feeling it coming up the back. And again, go ahead and completely relax. You can let your legs be a little bit more open here, and if you even want to spread them wider, so that we're really getting into this relaxed space for the yoni, where she's not pushing, she's just melting open. She's just becoming more and more relaxed. She's feeling more and more pleasure desire, and she's just opening to receive all of it. So staying in this open, relaxed position, we're going to try that blossoming breath again. So you're going to inhale, sip up, pulling your labia up and in, not in a super tight way, but pulling them up and in, holding that breath in your heart, and then exhale, letting it flow down and out, and feeling that your yoni again is really yawning open, and having this active relaxation, active opening. And again, sip up and into your heart, pulling into a beautiful little bud. And if you haven't done it already, exhale audibly. So out your throat, feeling it flowing down and out, letting your yoni melt open. And one more time, sip up and into your heart, holding it here, and exhaling audibly, letting it flow down and out, letting your yoni relax and stretch open. Again, it's really nice when we're lying on the back like this because you can feel how this sexual energy can start to just easily flow up your spine more. That's all right. I was going to say easily again. Instead of trying to like sip it up or trying to pump it up your spine, it can just flow straight up your spine. So even if your body wants to start swaying a little bit or rocking a little bit, just imagine that you're relaxing everything, and that any energy that's being built up can just naturally flow up. There's nothing in the way. Okay, so let's bring our feet, and they're going to be close. You're going to bring your feet flat to the floor, and they're going to be close to your butt, and you're going to have them a little bit further than hip width apart. So it's like you're almost opening a little bit into a V. Again, you can kind of relax your hands and rest them on your ovaries if you want, or it can be on your heart, your womb space, whatever feels comfortable for you. So we're going to move into those little contractions like we did last week, where we were kind of pulling and cinching the pelvis up so that it was kind of like this tight little C contraction. And when we're doing this, the only thing that's going to come off the floor is your tailbone. Everything else is going to stay on the floor, okay? And we're going to start by doing it externally, just like we did last week. So you're going to start by contracting your anus, and then feel like you're contracting your vaginal opening, and you see that you're starting to curl up a little bit, and then contracting at your clitoris. And so you should feel, I almost feel like it's like a string unpulling. That's at my clitoris, it's coming out of my clitoris, and it's like cinching up. So you can feel all three are contracted, you have a tight C, and you should also feel like a deep contraction happening in that kind of deep pelvic area, the center point sort of between your pubic bone and your belly button. Just holding this contraction here. And then you can exhale and relax open. And for this relaxing, just let your pelvis drop open, let it be relaxed. Probably going to bring your lower back off the floor a little bit. You can massage your tailbone into the floor a little bit if you want to. And again, this one's not so much stretching as much as it's like your yoni is yawning open. She's just completely relaxed. We're going to do that a couple more times, coming from the outside. So contract your anus, and then your vaginal opening, and then your clitoris. And again, it's like you're pulling on a string, cinching it up. Feel this like nice little tight C contraction, and also feeling that deep pelvic contraction, probably around where your egg is. So you might feel some pressure in your egg. Holding this here, and then exhale, and relaxing your yoni open, so letting your yoni yawn. And again, anytime we're in this relaxation, if you feel some energy moving, your body's moving, or your yoni wants to move, just being in a relaxed enough state that she moves and you're not stopping. You're letting it start to wiggle. It might writhe or circle. Start to try and pump things up your spine, just letting that naturally happen. Let's do that one more time from the outside. So contracting your anus, your vaginal opening, and your clitoris, feeling that tight C, maybe some pressure around your egg. Taking some deep breaths when you're in this position. Deep, relaxed breaths. And then exhale. Yawning your yoni down and open. And again, in this relaxed state, just starting to let the energy move through your body however it wants to. And if it's not moving, that's fine. Just take some big balloon breaths. Again, always imagining that your energy is kind of like this sparkly energy and you're filling your whole body up with this sparkly energy and letting it spread. Okay? Okay, so go ahead and bring your pelvis back to neutral. You can bring your feet a little bit closer together, so I have them more like hip width, okay? And so they're parallel, coming from my hips, straight in front. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to learn to isolate the 3 different sections of your vagina. And we're going to, again, do it by curling off the floor. So what I want you to imagine, and this is even if you have your egg in, I just want you to use your imagination as if your egg is sitting outside of your vaginal lips, and it's like you want to sip it in. So you're sipping it into the entrance. You sip it in, and then you feel it at the base. And now you're like, okay, I want to roll it down to my cervix. So you start to curl it off from the base and roll it down to the middle. And you can feel now that it's contracting around the middle. And then you want to curl it just a little bit more and roll it all the way back to your cervix. So it might be a little bit more than your tailbone that's coming off the floor for this. And it's like you can feel like gravity rolled it all the way down to your cervix, and maybe you're feeling a contraction there. You can even rest your hands there if you want to feel it. And then we're going to slowly roll it back the other way. So now you're going to start to release your back down and feel like you're rolling, slightly pushing towards the middle, feeling that contraction, and then rolling down to the base. And then just relax here. So you don't have to push it out, but just feel like it's relaxed. We're going to do that. Let's try one more time like that. We'll try 2 more times like that. So again, you're in this position and it's like the egg's right outside. You use your labia, your outer muscles to sip, pull it into the base, and then hug it at the base. And then start to peel your pelvis off the floor, rolling it down to the middle, feeling the contraction in the middle. It's hugging the egg. And then rolling your pelvis even more, rolling it down to the cervix, hugging it at the cervix. Holding it here. There is a connection between your cervix and your heart, so you can always take some deep breaths into your heart. And exhale. And start to connect the two. So again, we're going to start to roll back down. So rolling down to the middle, bringing your back slightly down, rolling it down to the base. And then relax. And again, notice what energy is going on. Whenever you're in this relaxed state, there's no active contraction. Your muscles might contract, but it's not because you're making them do it. Just letting the energy start to move through your body, taking some deep, relaxed breaths to fill up your whole body with the energy. Do one more like that. So again, sipping into the base of your vagina, hugging it there, rolling the egg down to the middle, hugging it there, rolling the egg down to the cervix, hugging it there. Let's take a deep inhale into your heart, expand your breasts, hold it here while you're also contracting in the cervix, and then exhale out of your breasts. And then you can just let this relax and roll back down. So you might feel like that really activated and pulled the energy up to your breasts. Okay, and again, just being relaxed here, letting your body move how she wants to, letting it undulate or circle, taking big, deep, relaxed inhales, filling your body up with energy. So let's let's keep our feet like this. We can bring them out a little bit further if you want. close to your butt, a little bit further out. And we're going to keep our back flat on the floor now, and you're going to practice contracting these three muscles, these three muscle groups. And again, you're just going to imagine rolling your egg, and maybe you can feel your egg and try to actually practice moving your egg up and down. So if your eggs are already at the base, you can kind of push it down to the base. And we're going to contract at the base. And then imagine rolling, we're staying flat on the floor, but pulling it up to the middle, hugging it in the middle, pulling it up to the cervix, hugging it at the cervix, pushing it down again to the middle, and down to the base. And keeping your back completely flat. So you're hugging it at the base, and again, pulling it up to the middle, hugging it there, pulling it up to the cervix, hugging it there, pushing down to the middle, hugging it there, pushing down to the base, hugging it there. A couple more times. Pulling up to the middle, hugging it there, pulling up to the cervix, hugging it there, pushing down to the middle, hugging, pushing down to the base, and hugging. We're going to do one more round. Pulling up to the middle, hugging, pulling up to the cervix, hugging, pushing down to the middle, hugging, pushing down to the base, hugging, and then just go ahead and completely relax. And again, a lot of times when you do these contractions, you have the natural opposite when you relax, that's when a lot of the energy, you actually feel more sensation, or you feel an equal amount of sensation. It's just different, and you'll feel in the flow what's happening. So again, just kind of inhaling, letting your body move, letting that energy move. Okay, we're going to do something called the goddess undulation. So you can, again, bring your feet a little bit closer to your butt. You can rest your hands wherever you feel comfortable. So if you want to rest one on your womb, one on your heart, you can. And we're going to start, we're going to do both versions of this. So you can kind of inhale and contract. So you're doing that little curl of a contraction with your pelvis, feeling the energy coming up your spine, and then exhale, rocking your pelvis down so that your lower back comes off the floor. So we're kind of rocking at our tailbone and then letting it ripple up the spine, okay? We're starting with your pelvis, but you can let your whole body undulate with it, okay? So inhale, curl off the floor, curling your pelvis off the floor. Exhale, rock your pelvis back, your lower back comes off the floor, and you're feeling the energy come up your spine. So again, inhale, contract. Exhale, release, push down. Inhale, contract. Exhale, release. Inhale, contract. Exhale, release. Inhale, contract. Exhale, release. Now do this at your own pace. And what you want to do is see if you can start to really inhale through your open mouth all the way down into a relaxed jaw, down into your throat. So you're inhaling and exhaling through your open throat and letting this be an undulation all the way up your spine. So you're going to notice that your chest, your head, all of this starts to rock in at least 3 different places. Here at your pelvic, or at your tailbone, at your chest, and probably your head's rocking in place. And just inhaling and exhaling, let the energy move up your spine. And I'm going a little bit fast. You can go whatever pace feels comfortable for you. Relax. And again, just notice how the energy then wants to move through your body. So it's almost like you're stirring things up, and then as soon as you relax, it's like unleashing it's opening the floodgates, and the energy really wants to start pouring through your body. So letting your body ride, wiggle, circle, undulate, however it wants to. And again, taking a nice, relaxed, deep balloon breath, feeling like you're expanding your whole body with any kind of sparkly, sexual, pleasurable energy that you're feeling, while you're also letting your body move. Okay, so we're going to try a few of that with the reverse. So you're inhaling and your yoni is dropping open to the earth. So it's like your pelvis is yawning down towards the earth and inhaling. And then you're exhaling and kind of pumping it up a straight spine. Okay? So inhaling, opening down. Exhale, contract, pump it up your spine. Inhale, opening down. Exhale, pump it up. Inhale, open. Exhale, pump it up. So again, start to do this at your own pace. Again, see if you can do the inhale and exhale through an open mouth, relaxed jaw, all the way down into your throat if you can. So inhale. And this one you might really feel like you're pumping, almost like a syringe, like you're really pumping the energy up your spine. I can tell I really pumped a lot up to my brain. I'm getting a little lightheaded there. If you feel any energy like that, you can warm your hands and just rest them on your head. Trace that energy down the front of your body. You bring it back down to your womb and your pelvis. And again, just taking some deep, relaxed inhales, letting the energy move through your body. And it's kind of a combination. So let's start first by, actually we're going to do two more things. So for this next thing that's a bridge, we're going to do a breath that's called like the heart breath or a sipping breath. And what you're going to do is you're going to sip, so you're going to do kind of that blossoming thing that we did. You're like sipping and contracting, sipping it up to your heart, and you can even sip as if you're sipping through a straw. So like up to your heart, holding it in your heart and feeling that expansion, and then exhale out of your heart. And you want to let it at least be audible, and imagine that you're exhaling through your nipples, through your breasts, okay? And if you feel comfortable, you can actually make an ah sound. That ah sound is actually associated with your heart. It's going to help to open it up. So let's just practice this heart sipping breath. So sipping up, let the little bud up to your heart, holding it in your heart, and then exhale. And feeling this energy moving out of your breasts. You might even feel like some energy moving, and it might start to make your breasts start to feel orgasmic. I can feel a lot of energy wants to circulate and pump through my breasts now. Okay? So again, sipping up, little bud, up to your heart, hold your heart. You might feel the contraction in your cervix also, that's connecting the two. So holding it in your heart, and exhaling out. And I like to imagine that it's almost like a satisfaction. So it's like you feel the sexual energy in your pelvis, you're sipping it up through a straw up to your heart, And it's like you're savoring it in your heart and feeling the satisfaction of this sexual energy, and then exhaling, and it's like this, oh, that's so satisfying, that feels so good kind of thing. Okay, so let's do one more like that. So again, sipping up to your heart through a straw, holding it in your heart, maybe contracting at your cervix, and exhaling out. And really feeling almost like this orgasmic satisfaction that's coming through, that kind of energy. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to link this one to doing kind of a bridge pose. Okay, so your feet are about hip width apart, and actually I'm going to bring them a little bit further apart, so a little bit further than hip width apart. And you're going to bring your knees together and have this contraction. So just like when we were doing the windshield wiper with our legs extended, you're going to feel that contraction in the front. So you're feeling like this tight curl that happens when you bring your knees together. And you're going to sip up to your heart, coming up into a little bit of a bridge pose, holding that energy in your heart. And then you're going to exhale, and you're opening your knees, letting that energy come out of your heart, and your legs just kind of splay open. You're letting them be relaxed, and you're letting them be this kind of contraction that pulls up to your heart, and then this kind of orgasmic, relaxing open. Okay? So we're going to do 3 more of those. So again, inhale. So actually, I'm sorry, bring your knees together, feel that contraction, and then sip it up. Up into a little bit of a bridge pose, holding it in your heart, feeling this contraction, and then exhale, opening your legs as you softly relax open, and let your legs relax open as much as possible. So see if there's a point where you're still having some tension to try to hold them together, and see if you can relax that, and feeling like there's no shame here at all. You really have this beautiful flower, and she's opening, and she's fully bloomed. And even if you want to imagine a lover that's just witnessing this beautiful, relaxed, feminine opening energy, and just getting to behold that, and them seeing it as being this beautiful divinity, and kind of basking in that adoration that's coming from them. So let's do 2 more like that. So again, bringing your knees together, feeling the contraction, a little bit of a C curve that's happening, and then we're going to sip up to your heart, come up into a little bit of a bridge pose, so you feel kind of like this contraction, like everything's being channeled down to your heart, and then exhale. Gently bringing your pelvis back down, relaxing your legs open. And again, no shame. Completely open and relaxed. Letting your yoni be witnessed. Feeling it being adored. And just feeling kind of almost the heady, beautiful, goddessy energy of that. This is her expression in your body. This is where life is created. And that someone is looking at you and recognizing that. This is the source of life, of creation. So let's do that one more time. So bringing your knees together. Feeling that contraction in your pelvis, rolling up into a C. Sip down to your heart. Coming up into a bridge, so again, feeling a nice contraction coming from your knees all the way down to your heart in a straight line. And then exhale open. Relaxing your legs open. And again, just letting yourself fully flower. And kind of feeling this goddessy creation, mother energy. That you are an expression of that. You are a physical version of that. Letting yourself bask in that energy. Just how much power there is in your yoni, in your this one I call the breath of desire. It's one of my favorites. And basically what we're doing is we're creating a circuit to come through your body, and it feeds your body. So it's like cultivating your desire and feeding your desire at the same time. And I'm going to describe it. Basically what it's like is you're sipping into your yoni, up to your heart. You don't have to do the straw. This can be very relaxed, but just imagining I'm inhaling, and you can contract a little bit, but I'm inhaling, pulling up from my yoni up to my heart. I exhale out of my breasts, out of my nipples, and I want you to imagine that that energy draws a circle in front of your body and comes back down into your yoni. So it's like that Ouroboros, where it's the snake feeding itself. That energy is coming out of your nipples, out of your breasts, comes back down to your yoni. You sip it back in, up to your heart, exhale it out. So it's drawing this big, beautiful circle. And one of the things that this does is, one, like I said, it creates a lot of desire and satisfies it at the same time. So this is a great breath to do during the day when you're sitting anywhere and you're bored. It really makes your body shimmery, magnetic. You just feel like your whole body is charged and sparkling, and you do become very magnetic. But the other thing that's really good about this is that it's a great one to do with a partner. So especially if you're with a male partner, we talked about how we give from our heart center and how we receive from our second chakra and our root chakra as women. And that's our positive and negative pole. And for men, it's the reverse. So they receive in their heart, and they give from their lingam. They give from their penis. They want to give you pleasure, and then they need to be able to melt open and receive love. And that's what can take a little bit, as much as work as we're taking to relax our yoni open. For men, they need their sexual energy to kind of open and then rise and open up their heart, and that can take a while. So this is something that naturally creates that polarity and a feeding between you and a man in particular, where you're taking in, and you can imagine, if you want for this exercise, you can imagine drinking in his energy from his penis, like this is a divine wand of light. That's what lingam means, wand of light. So you can imagine that he has this divine energy that you're sipping in to your vagina, up to your heart, and it's just filling your heart with love. It's all being turned into more and more love, and then you're exhaling that love out into his heart, and he's receiving that, and then it's melting down into his lingam. He wants to give you even more pleasure, which you transform into even more love, and you're just feeding each other and creating this beautiful circle. So if you just want to imagine this feeding yourself, that's beautiful. If you want to imagine a partner and that you're creating this circuit with them, you can do that too. Okay? So you're going to inhale into your yoni, up to your heart. Exhale out your heart, out of your breast. It circles back down. Inhale up. Exhale out, down. Inhale up. Exhale out. Inhale up. Exhale out. So I'm going to let you do this at your own pace. You might again notice a goddessy kind of undulation going on, where your pelvis is rocking back and forth, and it's undulating, and it's really just going up into your heart and out. But just start to feel this circuit moving, and see if you can feel the energy moving in front of your body that you're sipping back in. I'm just going to let you do this at your own pace. to kind of really move into your feminine, receptive, relaxed state is to just do this breath of desire, and it automatically puts you into this feminine hold to receive, to be open. And it naturally puts your partner into the opposite hold, so you have a very beautiful give and take dynamic that happens. It's very charged and magnetic. Just letting yourself get comfortable with this feeling. And I'm just going to have us do, actually I'm going to have us stay in this position, and I'm going to tell you what you're going to do with your egg this week. So you can do a lot with your egg of practicing, just like we did today, moving it up and down, and have your egg in as much as you want this week, and just practicing 3 different areas, feeling the different energies. You're trying to sip it up to your heart and move it, or up your spine, see if it's different with your egg in or with your egg out. You're noticing different energy. And then, so try to have at least one session like this, where you really move a lot of sexual energy through your body, okay? And if you want to self-pleasure while you're doing this, also you can. So you have your egg in, you move all the energy, and then you can self-pleasure at this point, and get yourself to a point of orgasm. And when you're self-pleasuring and you can feel that the orgasm's building, and again, really practicing relaxing during the orgasm. So not tensing your muscles, see if everything can stay relaxed and open, but stimulating so that you're building to an orgasm. The whole time that you're building that orgasm, imagining again anything you want, and in particular that woman that you imagined at the beginning, seeing her. And if there's anything in your life that's going to bring her into being, that you want to magnetize, that you didn't think of at the beginning, but that you want now, just really picturing. So this is your sexual fantasy, okay? You're stimulating yourself, you're building the sexual energy, and you're seeing this life, this woman, and you're feeling her. You're feeling yourself as her, and you're charging your whole body, her energetic body, with this sexual creative energy. So then at the point of orgasm, and you don't have to orgasm, you can just build all that energy and then just let it circulate. Or if you want to, you can really have the orgasm and then kind of sip that energy up into a balloon breath. Like you're holding that energy instead of pushing it out into the universe. You're holding all of that energy, expanding with all of that sexual orgasmic energy. And then when you're done, then we're going to do those 3 circles, and you're going to imagine pulling all that energy into your egg, and it's like you're fertilizing that egg, okay? So it's like you're fertilizing that egg in yourself and charging with the sexual energy. So we're going to do that now. Feeling all this energy that you've built up, you're going to bring your hands just to the left, as if you're looking down of your belly button, and we're going to do 3 counterclockwise circles. So coming up on the left, around, so it's not around your belly button, it's just below that, probably around where your egg is. Drawing a circle down on the right and up on the left. We're going to do 3, and you're going to imagine that you're pulling all this energy in. So again, up and around for the 2nd time, and up and around for the 3rd time. It's almost like this whirlpool, like you feel all this energy is being pulled into this vortex, right into your hands, right into this area. And now we're going to reverse it. You're going to do 3 times clockwise. You're going to imagine pushing all this energy and concentrating it into your egg. So 1, 2, 3. You're going to hold your hands over your egg and push it down into your egg. And just feel like you just fertilized your egg. Fertilized your egg with this woman. Start creating a nest for her this week. Anything that she needs in the physical world to bring her into being, just like you would be building up your womb space, your placenta, you're going to start doing that in your real space, in your home, in your life. You're going to start creating a space for her. You're going to start nourishing her. reflect whatever she needs. So let's hold one hand here over your womb, one on your heart, and just feel this beautiful mothering energy. That you are actually the person that's always creating your life. It's creating the version of you that you're living. You are the person that's doing that. No one else is doing that. Doesn't matter what other circumstances are happening. You're the person that's making that happen. Okay? So just touching into this creative mothering power that you always have, especially as a woman. It's very visceral for you, literally, to create the life and the beingness that you want in this world. Just touching into that. We're going to do 3 breaths to end. So you're going to inhale into your heart, into your breast, feeling this nurturing, beautiful mothering love, being thankful that you have this creative power. I want you to really feel this gratitude, this joy that you can create yourself to be whatever you want. And then exhale, sending that love down to the seed, down to this womb, down to this egg, nourishing it with this self-love, this gratitude, this excitement that you're bringing her into being. That in 2 weeks she's going to be here, and you can't wait. 2 weeks is too long. So again, inhale into your heart, expanding with that mother joy, love, nurturing, excitement, and exhaling it down to your womb. And again, one more time, inhale, expand. That mother's excitement, pride, joy. You can already see her. You're so excited to meet her in the real world. You're so proud to be her